Hi folks, me again. Surprise. Right, wildlife. So, pleased to report we've now got, whereas last year we had one squirrel, we now have 3 red squirrels who spend quite a lot of the time either eating nuts or chasing each other out the feeders, away from the feeders and up and down the tree. So happy with the squirrel situation, happy with the deer situation. They're still here, they're sleeping in the woods, as I said. And yeah, don't see them as often, not sure why. Maybe they're just not venturing as far out during dead out or something, I don't know. We had regularly been seeing them in the field, sort of dawn and dusk kind of thing. And yeah, so we've still seen plenty of them, and the birds flipping out. The amount of bird food we've gone through is unreal. But I wouldn't have it any other way. There's loads of blackbirds, cold tits, great tits, blue tits, dunnocks, robins, wrens, willow warblers. We've got a woodpecker that visits now and again. So yeah, absolutely love it. You could just sit in the garden, if it was a wee bit warmer, and just sit and watch the birds. So, wee wildlife rescue tale for you, which, like I said, is ending the tale on a high note. Okay, so in the house, as you can see behind me, we have a log burner. Now, because we don't have any heating in the house, it was all like storage heaters and stuff like that, which were knackered, they weren't working. So they've all gone out, and there is no other heating in the house. So we decided we'll get the log burner up and running, because we've got loads of wood lying about in the woods. And at least if we get the log burner going, it just takes the chill off the cottage, off the structure of the building, which will do it better than it being left freezing cold all the time. So we tried to light the burner and successfully filled it in the smoke, and set off all the smoke around and stuff, which street clogs and all sorts of stuff. So we had somebody out to get the chimney swept for the log burner, and a lovely guy from Kerry called John came out. Kerrymuir's just a wee town, for those of you who don't know. Kerrymuir's just a wee town just outside Cork. Lovely wee town, birthplace of Bon Scott on ACBC, for those of you that don't know. So yeah, John came out, and he was he basically, the first thing he did was went into the bottom of the chimney, and there was a big massive clump of just like coal dust and soot and stuff like that just obviously dropped to the bottom of the chimney, just at the top of the burner, and it formed this big massive compressed plug. So he got rid of that, and then stuck his head underneath the flue, or had a look at, and put his torch up there, and he said, "There's a bird in the chimney, stuck in the chimney, and it looks like it's still there." At that point, there was a sort of maybe a minute or two of panic, and then sort of a verification that you did actually see it moving. It is definitely alive, isn't it? Which he confirmed it was. It did appear to be still alive. So I had a look up, and indeed there was definitely a bird there. And I still wasn't convinced that it was them. So we basically challenged each other to get hold of the bird's feet, if we could, or get hold of the bird somehow, and try and ease it out of the chimney. John wasn't keen on doing that, which is fair enough, you know. He says he gets a lot of birds' nests and stuff like that, which are a pain in the backside to get out, but it's his first bird he'd had, and indeed the first live bird, if it wasn't. So anyway, Had a little bit of a go, but I must admit the bottle of it and didn't do it. Ended up not being able to do it. So we got a big towel. John stuck a glove on and stuck his hand up the chimney, and managed to get hold of it up by his feet. And we had to towel that down to the bottom of the chimney, eased the bit out into the towel, and dropped in. Fantastic. And it wasn't even still alive. And it was a bonny wee, well, not so bonny, but it was a bonny wee tawny owl, which had somehow got itself stuck in the chimney. No idea how long it had been there, but I would suggest it's only been a couple of 3 days given the fact that it was still alive. So yeah, so John just added wildlife rescue to his CV as well, to do the chimney sweep. But no, all good. The owl was. I had the owl wrapped up in the towel, and I initially thought that it had injured one of its wings. So that was a wee bit of a downer. But Nick called the SSPCA, and to be fair to them, they had somebody nearby, so they were here in Finland. And the guy gave it a check over, gave it a check over, and he said it didn't appear to be injured in any way, which was fantastic. And he thought he put it down, although it was a wee bit dirty, covered in soot and all that sort of thing. He says, I'll put it down, if it flies off, happy days, if not, then we'll take it out and look after it and stuff like that. So I put it down, and it kind of skimmed along the floor for a wee bit and couldn't quite get into the air, so it was obviously a bit weak and stuff like that. But they took it in and said they'll give it a couple of days to get its strength back, feed it up, give it food, and then it will be released back into the wild, back in the same area. So we found out tawny owls apparently mate for life, and they always kind of return to the same place. So we have heard another owl of an evening. So we imagine it's obviously missing the one that's with the SSPCA, but hopefully we'll be back together soon. So, retail, thankfully everyone's worked out good, and I'm just glad we decided to get the chimney swept when we did, because otherwise, later we wouldn't go in a bed out in the chimney, which wouldn't be good. So, ending on a high note, there you go. Tawny owls 1, chimney 9. Right, next updates won't be as long. Won't be as long. There won't be so far in between, because as I say, hopefully things are going to get moving now with the percolation tests, and things will move on forward with the soaking. So, all the best. Speak to you again soon, and yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.